All right, so we were talking about politics and stuff earlier. Now, I just wanted to let you know that I've been a big fan of your music for a really long time. I remember picking up Murray's Revenge.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
When you were like 7 back in the day.
I'm 20 right now. I was like, what, 15?
Same
So, look,
difference.
I understood it. And I was just feeling like from your earlier albums, and then I picked up the other stuff and I saw how you matured. So, earlier we were talking about the whole hipster hop scene, and I seen the interview where you had addressed Charles Hamilton.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, who is he? He lives in my building. I heard he wears pink. I heard he's related to MC Light. And what I heard, I don't know.
He's the Sonic kid. The one that's always rapping about Sonic and all that stuff. But how do you just feel about that whole scene? Because, the whole Lupe scene and the nerd rap and all this skateboarding stuff.
I mean, that's me. Like, I've become hipster. How I had an argument with some young girls, and we were trying to argue how I wasn't. But I was what all that stuff is, like the nerd, the different guy, the dressing weird, before there was hipster hop. They used to call it backpack, and these days it's been, it was the same thing as native tongue. It's the same thing. Like, we've always been the different black kids. And if it's hipster hop now, then that's what it is. You know what I mean? I don't think any of them can rap. I know none of them can rap as good as me, but they're younger, so they're getting better. But no one's telling them that it's just like the rap out now is so bad that anything different is getting praised. And I'm like, this kid can't hold a match to verbs, you know what I mean? Or like some of the young kids I know, like no one's producing them. Kanye's not getting there and producing these Lupe records. So, some of them are a little ahead of the beat. Some of them are a little offbeat. Some of them sound exactly like Eminem. Some of them don't know how to write a decent chorus. Some of them don't know they don't know breath control. None of them know how to do a live show, I watched Lupe's show get fantastic, from where it was to now. I've watched Jay Electronica improve, but there's people like Jay who is really humble and really who actually I hear rumors refuse to be on the Double XL cover because he's trying to take it at the right pace. And there's no artist development in a major label anymore. They're not taking these kids and making them tour 30, 40 days out of the year and just putting them in front of crowds that don't know their words. Because it's different. Like, I had to sell myself to people before no one knew my song. So I had to be articulate because my stories are really involved. And I had to enunciate, and you had to be able to hear me regardless of how bad the sound was if I was going to sell you on my performance. These kids just get on and they're well-dressed and they just ramble. And they run around and they might jump around because they've seen Pharrell, who's seen Bad Brains, but they don't really know how to put on a real show. They don't know anything about punk rock. They don't know anything about indie rock. They don't know anything about music. They're kids who have been fed rap through LimeWire and Napster, and they're just rap babies. So, of course, they have great 3-syllable rhymes, but outside of that, and their nice clothes, they don't know what the hell they're doing.
So how do you feel, though? How do you feel about them, like, coming into the game? From my standpoint, I agree with you. I only think there's 2 good MCs coming from, like, this young school. Jay Electronica and Blue from, Blue and South and stuff like that. Like, that's the only 2 cats that I listen to. But I'm just saying, like, how do you feel where they're going with something that you were a part of, who Tribe was a part of, De La Soul, and back in the day, they used to get clowned, but now it's the in thing to be a hipster.
God bless them all. I think God bless them all. I think they're, like I told when I first met Verbs, I think he's from the same school, and I just like, you guys have what we have, except for you guys have a lot more chicks. So God bless you. You know what I mean? I didn't lose my virginity until after high school because I was weirdo, and being weird wasn't cool. You had to be a gangster. So it's saving a lot. I see little kids in South Central with skateboards, and I'm thankful for Charles Hamilton. I'm thankful for all those kids, and I just think they have to be aware that when you're given a lot so fast, you gotta work twice as hard to keep it. Like Eminem got a lot really quick, and he had to really work hard. And you look like someone like De La Soul. They came out the box with a hit, but they've never had a hit that big again. So when you hit fast, you gotta keep moving at that pace. And if your body's not conditioned, and you as an artist aren't conditioned at producing material to keep up, you're on the cover with Double XL. Where do you go now? It's scary for them. And if they're not scared, then they need to be, and they just need to be cautious and realize that they've been blessed because I can't even get an article. I've never had an article on Double XL, and I've been rapping for 13 years. I've been around the world. I own my own festival. It's all kind of stuff.
I'm see what I can do about that. I'll make a call, what I'm saying? Try to
I know the editor. I mean, like, at this point, I kind of don't even want one. Like,
right. You don't need it.
There's other stuff. I mean, they got Spin and
yeah, you see, like I said, be thankful for what you got, but I said those kids just don't take it for granted. You're in a position of privilege, and also you're in a position to make a positive impact. Like I said, when I see kids on Central Avenue, by my family's cleaners, like in the hood, wearing tight jeans instead of wearing big Dickies and Ben Davis and white T-shirts and selling dope, like, I'm so happy for Lupe, and I'm so happy, like, it's bigger than me being jealous or hating on them. Like, they'll get that. You can be a better rapper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just with time. They just have to realize that they're not as good as they as they think they are, or some people think they are.
All right, that's what's up. So, like I promised, up next we're gonna be taking some questions from the audience. Tonight you got the show going down at One Eye Jack's.
One Eye Jack's Saloon.
Yeah, One Eye Jack's. Kids in the Hall. Rapper Big Poop. Yeah.
Verbies from Los Angeles, California.
Yeah, so it's gonna be an excellent show. Make sure y'all get out there and go to the shows. It's real hip hop, dog.
Party!
I'm gonna be in there. And look, I go
to
to sleep at 7, like most of the time. I just be passing
7
out.
p.m.?
Yeah, so I'm gonna be out there though. I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna check it out.
We'll make a little bed for you, man.
Yeah, if you got a bed, I'm definitely gonna be in the building.
I'm gonna see you there, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in there.
All right.
But so I listened to the album and
thank you.
You're welcome. I didn't download it. Actually, James gave me a copy. Shout out to James.
Just as you,
Shout out to James. He put this whole thing together for me, dog. James held it down.
Has on a blazer and an Almond Brothers.
Doing his thing with it. That's his swag. That's James' swag.
That's what we're gonna call it.
Right. But yeah. So I mean, a few of the tracks I really liked. Like 4 tracks I was gonna play throughout the show.
Okay.
And also, everybody out there, I'm not really like people don't know that I'm into comic books and stuff. But I heard you're a big comic book fan, and I wanted to sign one autograph. Hopefully, my autograph will be worth some one day. And I want to give it to you, and I wanted you to sign one of mine, and you take one of your picking, except for my 1957 Conan. You can't touch that one. But it's all good though. So I want to go into I'm Innocent.
That's a lot of rapping to play. There's no chorus in this song, just rap.
But that's what I like. We got more. After the songs, we're gonna get into it. Yeah, run that.
It seems like nobody's trying, man. There's kids dying in Sudan and nobody cares, man. At least I'm trying, man. Look, don't ever let the fact that you can't be perfect stop you from doing your best. MURS for president. Unless we try, the innocent will die. You can't close your eyes, keep living in a lie. Look, we